Aloha. So here I am on the big beautiful island of Hawaii. Just wanted to share with you a recent FMLA arbitration I received back in my area. As you know, I have 2 videos on FMLA on my channel, and it addresses how management requests that you update or you provide them with medical facts. But guess what? A diagnosis is not required per national decisions. So what would medical facts encompass? Well, the Postal Service always sends this letter out when they don't believe employees or they want to know their diagnosis. Do you have to comply? No. This is now the second arbitration that I've received back with the same language. The first one was a failure to meet. This one, management actually met. However, we still prevailed. Let me read to you some of the information here that arbitrator Steinberg talked about in this case. First of all, management of course argued arbitrability, the last refuge of a scoundrel. It says here, accordingly it is evident that the undersigned arbitrator has jurisdiction to determine the instant grievance as to whether the service failed to perform its FMLA required obligation as incorporated into the national agreement. The parties have agreed that DRT representatives may settle relating to FMLA eligibility, and the agreement is precedential. There is a step 4 or national pre-arbitration that addresses that the B team themselves can decide if FMLA is approved or disapproved and meets the criteria for approval of FMLA. So, sorry, Postal Service once again is wrong. It says it makes little sense. The parties did not intend, without expressly saying so, the team's FMLA impasses not to proceed to arbitration. So the grievance was found arbitrable. Perhaps management was correct. Grievance claim was vague or incomplete, and I am uncertain as to whether any additional declaration of a medical nature would have constituted a diagnosis. Regardless, they became moot issues because management failed in its duty to notify grievant in what way his claim of entitlement was insufficient. By this failure, the service became legally obligated to accept grievance medical certification, notwithstanding its shortcomings, that the service is obligated to specify with particularity what is needed to cure any vagueness or uncertainty as to the medical condition and or the consequences resulting from the medical condition is not optional. CFR, Code of Federal Regulations, Section 825.305 states, the employer shall advise an employee in writing what additional information is necessary to make the certification complete and sufficient. So they cannot just say, incomplete, please provide us the medical facts. Again, this is the second arbitration. This one was by arbitrator Steinberg, and the GATS number is 4E19N 4EC 224-01313. At this point, I don't think it even has a C number yet, as it is so new. But anyway, brothers and sisters, if you submit medical documentation from your health care provider that does not provide a diagnosis or the nature or of your illness, such as the medical facts, but qualifies in every other instance, don't give in to management. Don't go back and reveal your diagnosis. Put the fight to them. Make them do their job. This is the second arbitration. Check out my video on FMLA on Your NALC Steward on YouTube, and you can find all the first cites and quotations on this issue. Thank you. Aloha.